Welcome, fellow Slender fans. Let me get this thing off so you can see that I have a face. Hey guys, it's Brittany again. Most of you guys have been freaking out about this game. Everyone seems to be playing. It's called the Slenderman. And I've tried to play. The first time I tried to play, I kind of failed. Which sucked because I didn't research the game at all. I didn't know anything about it, and I was stuck. And so, before I make any more videos of me, if I ever start playing it, because I freak out, because I'm a girl, and that's not sexist or anything, but I mean, I don't know if I'll make a video, but I'm here to tell you guys how to beat the game, because I have had many of my friends freaking out about the game, my best friends having nightmares about the game, and I kind of was mean, and I dressed up as a Slenderman, because I have a giant trench coat, and I put a thing on my head, and took a picture, and I tried to send it to her, but I completely destroyed the prank. But I tried. And so, right now, I wrote down all these cute little notes for you guys, and I even drew you guys some of the freaking pictures, just to help you guys how to beat the game. So, I've been researching this, watching many YouTube videos, and learning about Slenderman. So, I'm going to give you guys my advice. My advice, step 1. Do not look away. I mean, this sounds stupid, but bear with me. If he is there, like, you just turn around and you look at him, and he's standing there, stare at him. It sounds weird, I know, but try it. It will work. Because he'll just be standing there chilling, trying to kill you. And if you just stare at him, he'll just stare back. Just try it. And then comment and tell me if it worked or not, because it'll work. So, here's how you do it if he's there and you're staring at him, because you know how you turn and you freak out. You're like, holy shit, hey, there he is. First you stare at him, give him a good stare, and then walk backwards. This is a really good thing to do, is walk back. Because if you're walking backwards, he can't get you. If you're staring at him, he's not going to move. He doesn't move. He's antisocial. And hide him behind a tree. Like, imagine this is him, this is you, and this is a tree. You move the camera so he's behind the tree, and just keep walking away. And I have tiny hands. So that works that way. That's how you get away from him if you see him. And just do that. And don't be dumb and read the notes. Like, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I know when you first join, it's kind of like, holy shit, what does the note say? Well, I have some examples, because I wrote down what they say. One of them says, can't run. One of them is a picture, and it looks like this. No, 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 no. And a encouraging song is the No No song, which was by this guy. Don't know his YouTube name, but he does it a lot. I might put his thing in the description. There's Don't Look, which, it's this, kind of like that. I don't know if I wrote that wrong. It says, don't look or it takes you. And I've noticed that a lot of people, when they stop and read that note, it's either, I've seen it like 4 or 5 times on the rock, which is a location I'll tell you guys about in a minute. But they just stand there and they watch him. Like, they read it and then they turn, he's there, and you die. So be careful with the notes, because if you're reading them, he will come get you. There are don't look, he follows, no eyes, he's watching, always watching, help me, a screen that goes like yellows, I don't know, I thought I said yellows, there's follows, leave me alone, and a picture. So here are them all. This is a recap. This is one of them. I only got 6 of them because I got lazy. There's he's always watching, no eyes, and yes, it has that weird circle, I don't know. There's help me, which is just help me. There's he follows, which I've noticed is always in the bathroom. I don't know, most of these just respond. There's the don't look, he takes you. And I think, yeah, that's all. That's all the ones I drew, because I'm lazy. Okay, so as I was saying, you can zoom. I don't know how you zoom. And you can flicker your light, which is just clicking, I think. And the directional keys are the walking and stuff. And you can shift, what I didn't know when I first tried to play. I didn't even get far. Like, I got stuck because I went the wrong way. So, you can, if you hold shift and go forward, you run. So that's helpful if he's there. But if you listen to my way, you will not have that problem because you'll be staring at him. But I guess it does help if you're panicking, because I panic too. So there's either like 8 or 9 places, which I didn't count when I wrote them down, just guesstimate. There's the restrooms, which, about the restrooms, I encourage you to get there first. First, second, third, or fourth. Don't go there after 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th, because after the 6th note, he can teleport. Like, you can be standing there, see him, he's gone. So if you get stuck in the bathrooms, because there are rooms, and one of them is a trap, which I realized that if you get stuck in that trap and you go around and you see him on the corner, go backwards, stand there for a couple seconds, and then go look and see if he's still there. Try it again. If he doesn't go away, you're dead. So by the bathrooms, if you go out one of the doors and walk forward, you will find these giant tanks, which a lot of people, when they go in there, they look and they don't see what they like, so they leave because they're not patient. If you walk in there, what I've noticed is kind of like there's a kind of side that's like this and kind of like this. So when you go in, it's in the middle, but it's staring inwards, so you have to be in the middle. Even though it's scary, and at either corner he could be, try to get there, like I said, first, because the other places are easier to get by him, because it's out in the open. Just the corners are really bad to be stuck on. There's walls, which I advise you go to last, because I've seen someone beat the game using this method. It is this shaped, like legitly, you will have corners, and it scares a lot of people, which that's where a lot of people like to quit. But there's the rocks, which I've told you about. Don't go in the middle of the rocks. There's never going to be a note on the middle of the rocks. Every time I see it, there's either the note on the really long one, because I don't know why they like the long rock. There's this red car and small building. Never on the red car, but always on the building. It's either on the back or the left side. And yeah, you can't go in the little building. I've tried. There's the blue truck, which on the blue truck, it's on the back. Bear with me because it's not always on it. Some of these locations you have to go back to because it doesn't spawn there. And there's 8 notes, so you have to find all 8 notes without dying. There's a giant penis. I know, bear with me. It's not a giant penis, that's just what everyone calls it and what it looks like. It's a giant, like, red metal penis-shaped thing. So, on that, it's on the, if you go to the right, because the right's the quicker side, if you go to the left, you're spinning for a little while, and you just go around it and you find it. Which, be careful, because the Slenderman likes to hide there. There's the creepy tree. You will know it's a creepy tree because you know how the normal trees, they're just kind of normal trees. On this one, it goes up and it goes like so. And if you look up into the sky, you can see it from a mile away. And then there's also the weird Slenders. I've only seen this a couple times on videos because most people don't find them. Which I didn't find any of them. So if you find those, that's a good place to hide the Slenderman if he is following you and get him stuck behind one of the cylinders. But you will find a note on, most times when I see people enter the place, it's on the right side, hiding on one of the giant cylinders. And then there's the tunnel. The tunnel I like, but then I hate, because he likes to hide in the tunnel once you get in the tunnel. It'll be on either side near the exit. It's never in the middle. And be careful, because once you start staring at a note, he can pop up. So it says, I already went over this, 6 notes. Once you get 6, he can teleport. And he likes to teleport on you. And it sucks. Okay. People have been saying that if you keep your light off, he can't find you. He can find you anyway, light or no light. So I say keep your light on at all times. Because it's dangerous without your light, because then you can't see, and he can still see you. And you'll know if he's coming because you'll start to static out. And one of the things I say, with the whole stare at him and walk backwards things, if he's close to you, like, I can see, here's an example. Here's you, and here's the Slenderman. You can see him. Just start to go backwards. Don't stop looking at him till you're, like, really freaking far. Now, if he's like this, and you're like this, and he's, like, right there, and you're staticking out, stop. Don't move. Just